Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're working on the core and hip flexors. Lie down on your back and let's go.
Right knee to chest. We're flexing the hip, and then we send foot to ceiling. See if you can find a stretch at the back of the thigh. Again, we absolutely fine with knee bent for now. Pull the toes up to the kneecap, and you're moving the foot in full circles. 3, 2. Give me another one. And then change direction. 3, 2, and 1. We're trying to pull the leg even closer towards the body. Left leg pushing down so we don't end up doing that. Left thigh down. If necessary, grab a block or ball. It will lift your head. It will be a little bit easier to grab the foot. Remember, you can grab your leggings, you can grab your thigh, you can grab the calf, or if available, maybe grabbing the toes or heel, whatever. Now, we're just preparing for hip circles. We're going to soften the right knee. Arms will come down, and we're drawing circles in the air. Big circles, but we're bending the knee at the top so we can really bring the thigh bone or, the quadricep to the belly. So this is a proper hip flexion. 2. And give me another one this way. Change direction. 4, 3. And we carry on. 2 more. And one more full movement. And this is where we're going to start rolling up a little bit. Arms in the air. Lift your head and upper back. Lift your left leg. Hold. Now, left leg is moving up and down. Up and down. Tiny controlled movement. This is only happening in the hip for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg. We're pulsing upper body up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything goes down. We're going to grab that right foot one more time and try to stretch your hamstring. We will need that for our half teasers and teasers. Okay, we switch. Left leg in. And again, we start with the foot, okay? So every time you dorsiflexing the foot, when your toes go up to the kneecap, the stretch will be obviously more intense. But we want to go slowly, so the movement in the ankle is also precise. We want to feel all those different things in the calf and hamstring and the sole of the foot. And pull the leg closer, closer, closer. Again, we could use a strap for this, but again, just because it's short, it's not a super long hold, we can equally get away with simply holding onto the leggings or thigh. Try not to hold onto the knee because it will obviously bend the joint. Now, from here, bend your left knee and arms open. Let's circle. Open, open, open. Bring the knee to chest. Again, we're trying to keep the pelvis absolutely still. That's the whole idea. The pelvis, almost like part of the ground, and only thigh bone will be moving. Okay, let's change direction. 3. Pull the thigh bone to chest. Having strong hip flexors means that all the chronic tightness in the hip flexors will diminish. Because usually the weakness causes tightness. And we go again, knee to chest, arms to ceiling. Feel free to support your head or grab your calf. We're lifting the upper back and the shoulder blades. Right leg floats, and we're gently pulsing up and down and down. Keep curling up higher. You're trying to use your hip flexors to pull the left leg to the belly. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your right leg still. We're moving the upper body up for 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Right heel down, left leg to ceiling, or left foot to ceiling. We're trying to find yet deeper stretch. Hold it. And breath for 2. And we bring the knees back together, arms full open, let's twist. Legs go over to the right. We can rest on the floor since we haven't really done the proper relaxing twist. And then brace. Return your lower back to the floor for imprint and send your legs over to the side. Rest very slowly, keeping the shoulder blades down, arms long. And slowly we're returning back to center. Now, grab a block and place the block between your knees. So we've got a bit of more focus on the squeezing. And then hands go to the back of your head. Elbows off the floor, lift your head and upper back. And then extend the knees. So we're trying to focus a little more on the abdominals. And then bend the knees and reconnect your big toes, lower your upper body. Another one, curl up. Lift. Lengthen the legs. Knees straight, reach. And then bend. And down. Another breath in. Lift up. Lower back imprints. Legs straight, hold. 3, 2, 1. Bend and lower. Okay, another one. Breath in. Lift the head and upper back. And lengthen. Again, you can go a little bit lower, of course, if possible. Hold 3, 2, 1, and then bend the knees. Take the block, place it below your head, and from here, arms stay down or up in the air, and we're doing a tap. We're tapping quite far away from the hip with the heel or toes. Nothing is obviously changing in the position of the lower back. We're moving in a very slowly, right? Lower. And again, I'm not just asking for 90 degrees. I would like the knees to be even with a slightly bigger angle here. So I'm just trying to send the leg. It will stay bent, but I'm also closing that space here below the lower back. And then return. This is sort of priming our obliques, and also we are working on the hip flexion. Lift. Now, let's move to single leg stretch. One knee to chest, one leg long. And you keep thinking of imprinting. Lower back to the ground. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start cycling toes to ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, again, all this prep we've done for the hamstrings, try to use it. Change direction. 8. Okay, we're moving continuously, trying not to take breaks. Just make sure you're breathing. Shoulder blades down away from the ears and push your ribs down. Last 2. And then we're going into scissors. Use the hand to pull the calf. The other heel hovers. Switch. Pull. Pull the calf or thigh. Maybe double pull. Switch. Pull and pull. Switch. Pull and pull. Switch. Pull and pull. Switch. Another one. And just a gentle pull. We don't want this to be super intense in terms of stretching. And instead of using our hands to help ourselves, let go. And we're working the legs. Hip flexors, right? Straight knee. Okay, straight knees. And again, doesn't matter how high the leg goes. But again, this will be determined by how strong the hip flexors are and how obviously flexible the hamstrings are. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring your knees together. And remove the block. We're rocking forwards and back. We carry on. We are diving right into rolling. So legs straight. Let's drop the chin and reach forwards. Hold as far as you can. Maybe gently pulse at the end of the stretch, and then roll up bone by bone to a high seat. Shoulder blades down. Maybe palms up or thumbs up, and then we're tucking the tailbone under. Gonna roll down. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Reconnect with the floor. Going up, exhale. Upper back, middle back, lower back, and dive. reach. Tiny pulses in the end range. Notice that we're rounding the spine. We are not trying to necessarily focus on the hamstrings, even though they will be felt. Roll up, pelvis, ribcage, head, up the tailbone. Slowly roll up your sit bone. Going down. Shoulders down, head down. Breath in. And exhale again. Okay, we'll be making it more and more challenging, okay? So today's sort of a bit more of a linear day in terms of strength. Chin up and tap the tailbone. Okay, from here we'll be involving our upper body and lower body. Point your toes. And again, from here we're gonna lift the head, upper back, and right leg. Palms down, we're pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10. Lock that knee, because again, the hip flexors are working, but in just a gentle contraction. Lower your right foot, lower your shoulders and head. Feel free to support your head with one hand. And we're going again with the other leg. Ready? Left leg up, right heel pushing down. Find a curl up, maybe support your head. We pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2. Straight knees on both sides. Straight elbows. Keep reaching your fingertips towards your feet. Last 10. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pause. We slowly lower down. Okay, no more hundreds, no more pulses. Are we still going with a single leg and upper body? We're gonna go now up, and it's almost like a teaser. A modification is to bend the knee. Maybe try here, maybe even hold onto the leg, and then we slowly letting the leg go. Lengthen, pick up whenever you can here. We slowly lower down. Let's change legs. Breath in. Going up. Right heel down. Left leg up. Again, we're just testing, okay? See how far on this side you can go. And then slowly down. Of course, what we're aiming for ultimately will be to have the leg straight for as long as possible and only bend whenever necessary. The right leg goes. Lift, lift, lift. So imagine you're going for a teaser, you're trying to touch your toes. Again, it's okay if you're bending the knee. Let me roll down. Touch down very gently. Take a deep breath in. Another one. So this is all active hip flexion. Reaching for the toes. We're trying to have the leg straight. Pulling the thigh bone to chest, just like I've been mentioning in the hip circles. We lower down. Okay, last one. Breath in. This time we will be drilling at the top. So we're contracting the hamstring. In fact, I'll ask you to hold here for a moment. This is your max, right? You can't pull heavy anymore. And I will ask you to grab your calf or thigh and pull the leg closer to you. And again, it's okay if the knees bend, but you're trying to really bring the thigh bone to chest. Now, the leg may be shaking a little bit, but I want you to now slowly start releasing or letting go of the leg, but contracting the front of the hip, maybe arms forwards, maybe hands on the floor. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Catch, pull closer. We're going into a passive range of motion. So we're using the hands really to pull the leg. And now I want you to use the front of your hip, not your hands anymore, to hold the leg there. Brace. Hold it. 5, 4. Keep pulling. 3, 2, 1. Pull the leg. Hold. Again, it's okay if it's this way. And then you're letting go, you're holding. This will still be hard. Okay? See what you can do. Slightly bend knee is fine. Round 3. Ready? Pull. Hold it. And again, the leg may be shaking. 3, 2, 1. Pull. Round 4 and last one. Ready? Again, I definitely can feel a bit of fatigue. Brace and hold. And we're just holding that leg. Reaching and reaching. Keep pulling, keep pulling. Sit tall. 3, 2, 1. And slowly, 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 slowly release. And we roll back. Okay, we're doing the same thing on the other side. Arms to ceiling, breath in. Exhale, we're going up. Lift your left leg. Think of it as a teaser, reaching, 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 reaching. Again, it's okay if the knee softens. Roll down. Reconnect with the floor. Exhale up. Second repetition. Hold. Again, what usually fails us in a teaser is that hip flexors, right? And we need lower back to move, a whole spine to articulate. But also, we need strong hip flexors in order to do even simple actions like walking. Now, you're going to grab a calf or thigh, pull it closer towards you. Again, you may find it is a little bit easier on this side because maybe hamstrings are more flexible or maybe less. Again, this is one setup or this is the other setup. This is easier. So we're gonna let go slowly of the foot, of the leg, and catch using the hip flexors. So we're pulling the thigh to the belly, belly to the thigh. Hold 3, 2, 1. Catch and pull. Again, if it's shaking a little bit, good. It means it's working. We're trying, we're fighting to get higher. Ready? Pull. Don't let the leg drop. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Catch. 2 more. Breathe. Don't let the leg drop. Don't let it drop, not even an inch. Obviously, this is your mobility, so it will be harder and the leg probably will drop a little bit. There might be a deficit. Catch. This is your flexibility. How far can we pull the leg passively without leg doing much? Just being there. Last rep. You let it go. Slowly start contracting, contracting, contracting. Don't let the leg drop any further. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and slowly we are going down. Shake it off. And we're gonna carry on. Guys, finishing off with rollovers. Let's take it down. Legs in the air. And we're gonna do actually a sort of very simple combo where we are sending the legs overhead or trying to go somewhere here. Separating the feet here or here. And again, not too much. Roll down through the spine. Send the legs halfway down. Squeeze them back together. Lift as high as you can. Roll over, ideally, of course. Separate and flex the feet. Roll down. Pelvis goes down. Legs go down. Squeeze and revolve. Chin up. Separate. Roll down. And slowly, right? First the spine. Once the spine finishes the movement, your belly takes over, your hip flexors go on a gentle contraction in lung position. Squeeze the legs together. Notice how the legs stay straight. Hip flexors, pulling the legs. Separate the feet. Roll down. So it's a little more compact movement that we would do with extra hip circles. Okay? Squeeze. And then separate the legs, going overhead with feet, shoulders width apart. Once you're in a roll over, bring the feet together, roll down. Lower the legs a little bit or a lot. Separate to shoulder distance or hip distance, roll over. So the legs are not so wide to stop you from rolling, but we're definitely building up a bit of a reduction. Back together, roll down. One more. Maybe sending the legs a little bit more down to the ground. Over. Squeeze. And then teasers to finish. Legs long or bend. You can curl up. Maybe walk your hands or push your thighs into the hands. You can do it with your knees soft, of course. We're letting go of the legs. Let me roll down. Lower back, middle back, upper back, hands down, roll over. And then back down. And again, you can bend your knees. You can use your hands to help you. Take yourself to a teaser, maybe reach, maybe we here, maybe we here. Roll down, lower back. So again, all this hip flexor work, hamstring stretching, rolling and spinal mobility, core work, it's all to build up sort of to teaser, right? Ultimately, that's what teaser requires. Spinal mobility, knee extension, quads, hip flexors, stomach, right? All of it. Reach. See if you can do it without holding onto the legs. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. I'm working a lot on the quads and hip flexors here, okay? There's no teaser without good hip flexion. Roll down. Upper body down, roll over. And then slowly last one. Bone by bone. Again, when the hamstrings are more flexible, so much easier to do a teaser as well, obviously. Lift. Hold it. Squeeze those heels, right? We're 80 ducting. And then we're going up here. Reach, reach. For 3, for 2, for 1. Roll into a little ball, and we're going forward and back. And pause. And chin in. Around. And up. And back. And up. And one more. And back. And up. And come up. Great work.
Well done! Teasers are not easy. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos. Ciao!